Eric, take this fruit. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it won't kill us. I just want you to take the first bite, my friend.
I don't screw with weird fruits or mushrooms just by rule.
Well,
Okay.
I think they say if it grows on trees, you can eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? That's the one rule.
If it grows on trees, it's the bee's knees. If it goes on the ground,
Put it back down.
Leave it there.
That's the rule. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
And from what I heard, like we're here camping on Umboi Island.
Oh, that was. Yep. Sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt your introduction, but Eric, when you bit into that, just ants crawled out the other side.
Yeah, I
just
saw
want
that.
you to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Definitely going to hurt our F-Boy Island profile.
Yeah, where are we? F-Boy Island? What?
Yeah, no, we're in Umboi Island. It's off the coast of Papa New Guinea because here is where today's cryptid lives.
Oh,
So
okay.
you gotta go right to the source. You gotta get the milk right from that teat, right?
Is it called the Paw Pounder?
No, I mentioned
No end.
yeah, I mentioned last week that I wanted to talk about another flying cryptid. So it's similar but different to the Van Meter visitor, and this one is called the Ropen.
Oh, okay.
Ropen?
Oh man, I got
Ropen.
Ropen. All right.
Yeah. So
I got childhood memories of finding that Sears catalog and roping myself.
oh man,
is that
I
too
was
much?
Gonna say keep your eyes open so you can see a Ropen. But that just ruined my cute little rhyme.
I was
I'm
thinking,
sorry.
I'm so rope. They call me Mr. Roper. That's it. It's a Mr. Roper reference from the Beastie Boys.
Okay.
It's a double reference.
I knew it was good. I didn't get the lyric, but I knew it was a Beastie Boys thing.
I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm off.
No.
I'm out of F-Boy
All right.
Island. I'm taking
Dude,
a
if you
swim.
leave, it is dark in this jungle. If you walk too far away from the fire, there is no coming. Actually, you know what? That's fine. I can follow this trail.
I'm
of
taking
ants
my
you're leaving behind.
ant-infested fruit and I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I
Good,
think we'll be
good.
fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be back in a couple minutes.
He'll be back when he's done roping.
It's Greg's Cryptid Corner, where mysteries abound. Bigfoot, Mothman, monsters, let's see what we found.
Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Greg's Cryptid Corner, a podcast about monsters for weirdos. I'm your host, Greg, and I'm here. We're sitting here in the humid, hot jungles of Papua New Guinea, and I'm here with my two guests, Dan and Eric. How are you guys doing today?
Hey,
Hi, we're
good.
guesting it up.
Doing good.
You know what? Can I say, Eric, are you also grateful that we weren't kidnapped to fly here this time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I kidnapped you because I thought it would be more fun to make things like a surprise. But it's a lot easier to travel when you don't have two grown men in a suitcase.
Yeah,
So,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of rude that you were in first class and we were in the tail end of the plane.
well,
but that's
I
fine.
saved money. Yeah, it's fine. It all worked out in the end, right? So, so I brought you here today because it's time to talk about the Ropen.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Still-
shit, I did poison the well. I'm
Yeah,
so
It's
sorry.
dirty now. The whole time it's dirty. Throwing ropes.
So bird cryptids, very interesting. So there's now when I started reading into the Ropen, this story took a turn I did not expect, and I'm very excited to get there.
The Ropen's a sex
So-
pest.
I'm not saying that's involved here because I don't want any sort of slander or libel. I don't know which one is the
Allegedly.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, why don't we just hop on in and catch a flight with the Ropen? What do you say? That was not a good joke. I did my best.
Yeah. Let's hop on its back and go for a ride. Also,
Awesome.
also not good. Dan, your turn.
Do you got a bad joke?
It's the fires is stoking. Let's talk some Ropen.
All right.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
That's not even,
perfect.
that wasn't a joke. It was just a little rhyme.
I like
Nah,
this.
we're three for three for bad transitions. Let's
You
just
guys, I made you each a Mai Tai. Enjoy. I'm ready for this story. Let's do it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So in 1944, Dwayne Hodgkinson, an American World War II soldier, walks through the jungle near the town of Finschhafen. It's a town in Papa New Guinea, but south of where we currently are of Umboi Island. Suddenly, he and an unnamed other soldier witnessed a large creature taking off from the ground only about 100 feet away. Now, his description of the creature would end up being similar to other sightings from locals of the area of the cryptid known as the Ropen. Now, the Ropen is described as a flying reptile with a wingspan between 10 to 20 feet.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It's a big bird, yeah. So, it possibly could be more. Obviously, nobody's going up to him with they're not tailoring him for a jacket, so they're not really sure. It has leathery wings and an elongated head crest and an incredibly long tail of approximately 23 feet. Now, his tail also has a diamond-shaped tip on it.
Is this a peacock?
No, but you're actually getting a little close there. So its most unique trait, which separates it from... So if you kind of think about the description, you're saying, oh, he's like a pterodon or a pterodactyl.
Like last week.
The dinosaur.
Because he's got like a ball on the end of his tail.
Yeah, so there is another pterosaur that has that like diamond shape on its tail. I can't remember the name of it, but it was also a dinosaur. So it's a kind of a combination of all those like dinosaur birds.
The Flopen?
But its most unique trait is that it has a bioluminescent glow, or that's what it's assumed to be, which people have said that they've seen at night.
Yeah.
Now, where it glows from is debatable. Some have said it's just kind of like the abdomen area, and then others have said it's like all around its body and on its wings and everything. It's a very glowing
They just don't
bird.
want to say it's coming from the crotch. That's fine. So this is just like the Van Meter visitor.
It's another glowing bird, yeah.
Yeah. It's not enough to be a bird that's giant. It's 20 feet wingspan. It's mind-boggling to me. What the biggest bird that I can think of is the albatross. I just Googled it. An albatross has up to 12 feet wingspan. And that's, if you ever see a photo of an albatross, that's too much. That's too many feet. Too many feet on a bird. It's an intimidating bird. It's scary.
The Quetzalcoatl, I don't know how to say the whole name.
Quetzalcoatl.
The dinosaur bird. Yeah, Quetzalcoatlus.
Q, the winged serpent.
Yeah. Well, that was more of a
yeah.
dragon. But yeah. It supposedly had a wingspan of like 33 to 36 feet. That was a big bird.
That's a big ass bird. Yeah. All right. And it glows just like the Van Meter visitor. Only the Van Meter visitor had like that spotlight vibe going on.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And this one sounds like it's more just, it's like maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's Roper. Like it just has like a glow to it.
When it's getting ready to throw ropes, it starts glowing.
He's a dirty bird. Yeah. I found the Ropen because I Googled like light birds or something.
Yeah, it's normal.
Like light bird cryptids. And
Greg, can I say that I'm a little disappointed to hear you say that you Googled it? I always just imagined you like in the Princeton academic archives looking through like dusty manuscripts and drawings trying to find these cryptids.
In like a Indiana Jones outfit.
Yeah, you put your whip down and you sit your assless chaps in the cold metal chair, which keeps you focused.
You can't know every cryptid out there. You gotta look around. You gotta. There's a lot, Dan.
That's fair.
And I'm trying to find more that I don't know already because it's more interesting for me. So, and I get to learn. This is an education podcast. We're listed under the education category on Spotify.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So American GI wandering through a strange village sees this bird. This isn't the first sighting.
Correct.
He just saw something that the locals already knew about, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are some purported videos of the creature flying at night.
Hell yeah.
But I will say, I'll be honest here. They just look like
blurry,
grainy footage of a light in the sky.
Yeah. Most cryptid videos
to make out.
We should talk about why are cryptid videos always look like asshole, like ass.
Ass.
Yeah, not assholes, or shot inside of an asshole. Yeah.
Well, I think it's because, one, no one is planning on running into a cryptid besides like Bigfoot hunters, but they can never find Bigfoot. So And also, they're scared and their hands are shaking, right?
Or
nobody's got
shaky cam.
Yeah, nobody's got stabilization on their phones.
Well, now we do.
Phones have stabilization. Yeah, they've had stabilization for like 10 years, Greg.
Shut up.
And also, like, I nobody leaves the house expecting to run into a Karen, but like one of my favorite things to do is look up Karen fistfights on YouTube and watch videos of Karens fighting. It's awesome.
Well, maybe they emit like some sort of like radiation or some sort of otherworldly like pulse or something because they don't want to be filmed.
Well, if you subscribe to the interdimensional being theory, then yeah, they probably have some sort of radiation. That
how much is that
probably mess. It's the cost of a box of tinfoil.
The cost is googling light birds at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, the cost is doing your own research, Dan.
No, that's okay. That's interesting. So there are photos and videos of this thing, which means
they're
it's
just
modern,
very good.
But you just told us a story about that was a World War II GI, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now
it's been around for a while.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit more about the creature. So where my opinion, where the creature gets kind of cool and creepy, that kind of like sets it more apart from the Van Meter visitor is through its hunting habits.
Ooh.
So it's thought to be nocturnal, and it's been witnessed like hunting via like predatory ways, like birds, and it's been witnessed hunting fish, but its claim to fame is that it will scavenge at night in graveyards, digging up recently buried human corpses and eating them.
Hell yeah.
That's freaking
metal
awesome.
as hell.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Dope. I love that. All right, so far, I think this might be my favorite cryptid we're talking about.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
It's flies.
Yeah.
It's got a cool ass name. It freaking glows in the dark, and it eats dead bodies out of graveyards.
That's awesome.
Shit.
Now, the problem is it's described like its description is inconsistent. So a lot of times it's described with like saying it has like little to no like legs. So why would it land and dig up a corpse?
Little to no
like
legs.
I feel like it would have trouble walking around, but nonetheless, I don't want to take away from the fact that the Ropen digs up buried corpses and eats them.
Maybe
credit where credit's due.
Maybe it just hops. It's like bam, 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 bam. It's like bunny hops instead of walking.
Yeah, but do the bunny hop Ropen, and it's just you spread your arms really wide like giant wings, and you just hop around.
Yeah.
It's a new dance. It's a dance of the summer.
2025 summer dance. Rope walking.
Yeah, it's the white girl summer dance.
Rope walking sounds like something I did in preschool when they would like have a rope and all the kids had to hold on to it. You'd have to walk around in line.
Yeah, when your
that?
mom had you tied to a leash walking around the mall. Yeah,
yeah, that's true. That did happen.
Yeah.
No, when I was in Van Meter Visitor and now the Ropen, they both have like dinosaur-y, reptile-y descriptors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of I don't know about a lot, but I do remember renderings of dinosaur bird creatures that had kind of like bat hands, where like they had wings, but they also had little hands on the wings. Does the Ropen have little hands?
I would assume so. Yeah, can't say for sure. So
cool. So then I'm picturing it. Okay, so it lands on its little Stubbins legs. Okay, and it can't get around, but then it leans forward and it just uses its paws or its claws on its wings and it's just pulling itself up to a grave, and then it can use its little hands to dig the grave. Yeah, that's a cool image.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
I like what you're doing to my brain, Greg.
Nice. All right, so now the actual history of the Ropen is a bit questionable. It said that the tales of the creature has been passed down in the Papuan culture through oral history because there's basically like no writing about it. It seems to exist. So it started making headway during colonialism time. But I'll tell you, boy, howdy, it really jumped into the mainstream around 2003 with the research of one Jonathan Whitcomb.
Who's this Whitcomb character?
So Whitcomb went on to speak to locals and he documented their sightings of the Ropen, but he never actually saw the creature himself. So you might be asking yourself, why was Jonathan Whitcomb interested in the Ropen?
Yes.
Well, let me read you just a little touch of the Bible from Isaiah 30, chapter 30, verse 6.
We are taking a
Oh,
turn.
no.
We're taking a
Oh,
turn
what is
here.
this?
All right.
Is he a religious fanatic weirdo?
We'll see. Hold on. So the verse reads, "The burden of the beasts of the south into the land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young and old lion, the viper, and fiery flying serpent."
Okay.
So Whitcomb is a young Earth creationist.
Oh, no.
So if he could prove the existence of a quote unquote fiery flying serpent, he could prove the veracity of the Bible and basically that humans could have lived at the same time as dinosaurs. Because he believes it's not necessarily like a monster, but that it's a pterosaur that has survived since dinosaur time.
We're living in a realm of cryptozoology, but fiery refers to the bioluminescent glow of some of these species of flying creatures, including, we believe, this particular animal that lived at the time of Moses, was referred to in the Old Testament. Fiery flying serpent. We take the fiery to be literal in the sense that the Israelites at that time just assumed it was a fire. If you see a light at night that's not stars, it's, the light on the ground or close to the ground. They assume it's fire, so they call it fiery.
Yeah, I was raised a young Earth creationist, and let me tell you something. I've heard this line of reasoning my entire life. If he could prove that creature exists, it still doesn't prove young Earth creationism. I hate to break that news to him. Hey, buddy, if you're listening, your reasoning's a little flawed there, bud.
Yeah.
There are other things that it could. Yeah. All right.
So in his
that's
book,
adorable. He's a very cute man, and I'm sure his porn habits are healthy and normal.
I mean, also, it would have to breed, right? It's not going to live for hundreds of thousands of years. It has to reproduce.
Well, Eric, for one, it would only need to live for 6 to 10,000. The Earth would have been created no more than 10,000 years ago.
Oh, right.
So not
I'm an
hundreds of
old
thousands.
Earth creationist.
Yeah.
I'm pre-Big Bang, baby.
Oh, man. You're saying the universe was created around the Earth? Pre-Big Bang? All right. So in his book, Searching for Ropen and Finding God, he writes, "The Ropen is part of a much larger picture, the conflict between human philosophies and the truth of God's word." So, like I said, essentially proving pterosaurs did not go extinct calls into question the truthfulness of modern science's theory of mass extinction 65 million years ago, potentially making them not prehistoric creatures, but creatures that could have lived side by side with humans, as is mentioned in the Bible. And that's where I was like, I didn't expect this from a light bird monster.
You weren't expecting religious weirdos to latch on to any old thing to try to prove a foregone conclusion that they made before they realized that there was potentially evidence for it?
I mean, when you put it that way, but no, I think it's just my heart actually gets filled a little bit with just joyfulness that cryptids and monsters could be a part of everybody's life. If you believe in aliens, if you're a crackpot who thinks aliens have the moon is a machine that captures our souls when we die to feed aliens, that's amazing. And I love that for you. And if you think that if a cryptid is alive, that it proves everything that you believe, man, this is just a wonderful world we live in.
You're much more optimistic than me, dude.
I don't know. It's interesting because this stuff can have a spin for everybody, right? This having a bird flying around that can light up is just to me, it's just a really rad, cool thing. It eats corpses. That's really rad. But for him, it's something completely different. But look, we're working towards the same goal. Monsters are real.
Well, I'm trying to think. It's there's a bunch of different things going on. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Whitcomb?
Jonathan Whitcomb.
Whitcomb is chasing a bird that confirms his religious beliefs.
Yes.
Okay, let's put that in a box, set it to the side. Indigenous peoples in Papa New Guinea have a story about a 20-foot wingspan bird that glows in the dark and eats people out of the graves, which is so fucking badass. I love it. Okay. We can put that in a box and set that to the side. A 20-foot wingspan bird that eats people out of the ground might exist, might not exist. We can put that in a box and set that to the side, right? We have three.
Yeah, probably does that.
We have three separate boxes. These are three completely different things. And I feel like when people are like trying to interrogate the reality of a thing, they get lost in the sauce of like the meaning behind all of these things that they're interrogating by like adding too many ingredients into the mix, as opposed to like, knocking these dominoes over one at a time. Does this thing exist? Probably not. Were people telling stories about like mythical birds that were, maybe, Papa New Guinea. So that's, where's Papa New Guinea? Where are we right now?
It's north of Australia.
Okay. So, but it's closer to the equator, right?
Sure. I don't know the world.
Well, I'm just guessing that would mean maybe they get more groundwater and maybe it's hotter summers. So maybe there's
it is closer to the equator. Yes.
Yeah. So then would like in the summertime and if there's like a flooding season, would buried corpses come out of the grave because of like soil shifting or like waterlogged soil? Like in New Orleans, they bury people in crypts because they would get so many floods that dead people just pop out of the ground, which is kind of dope, but it's also kind of traumatizing if that's your mom.
Yeah, but then you can eat them.
Yeah, now they lock them in little cubby holes. So, like, is that like a way to tell your kids, oh, the reason Uncle Jerry was floating down the street was because the roper got him, dug him up, ate a bunch of them. That's why he's like a skeleton now, because he got picked away at. And then that story evolves into, man, the way I read the Bible needs this bird to exist. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I feel like I'm rambling.
It's the same way that you would explain away creaky sounds in your house or your fear of monsters in the closet, right? Like you can't accept the magical and fun that the world can offer you with a big flying bird that glows in the dark and eats corpses. You gotta say it's the groundwater pushing dead bodies up through the ground. Dan, you're ruining the magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
It doesn't have like that could also be true. It could be that groundwater made these people tell these stories, and then maybe this bird does exist. Because remember, that's a separate box. The existence of this bird is separate from the stories, right? So maybe this bird does exist, and they just stumbled onto it, and suddenly people are looking up more, and oh my God, did you see that bird last night? You know what I mean? Like these could be completely separate things.
And that also proves 6,000-year-old Earth.
Young Earth creation, baby.
Yeah, it's already been proven. So this is what I want to do now. So
okay,
you heard the story of the Ropen. You believe or don't believe. I think
that's it. I want more details.
That's it.
That was it. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so the Ropen has again been cited. Like, I think like 2016, I want to say was like one of the more recent ones, but like nothing's definitive. We're not getting any good pictures. But like, it's just like it's a dope tale of a big bird that like eats corpses. And now I actually want to see Big Bird from Sesame Street digging up a corpse and eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, buzzards eat dead shit, right? So,
yeah.
So like, could be a big buzzard with like, maybe its plumage is like really vibrant. Maybe it's mating season. It looks like it's glowing.
Ooh.
They're big birds. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, during Eric's mating season, I always say, hey, you're glowing today.
Yeah, glowing. Yeah.
All right. What would you want to do? Are we rating these creatures now? What are we doing?
No. I think what we should do, I think we should dig a grave and put one of us in there and bury that person alive and hope that the Ropen comes down. And then we can help Jonathan Whitcomb prove that the Earth is only 6,000 years old. So you guys cool with that?
Sure, Dan.
I mean, my vote's for Eric to be buried.
I was going to vote, yeah.
Okay. You're both looking at me when you're saying that, and I was a little nervous, but if we're burying Eric,
I saw you getting nervous, but
yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's pretty simple. Just dig a hole, pop them in.
I'm the closest to death right now, so I guess I'll just get in this hole.
Yeah, you got a gut full of ants.
Give me that shovel. Yeah. All right, Eric. I guess the code word is when the bird is eating your face. The code word can be
Mr. Roper.
How about? I was thinking more something like,
something
something like that.
Yeah,
That'll get our attention, and we'll
Yeah.
know to take a picture for Mr. Whitcomb and send it to him.
Yeah. You can mix in stuff too. Like you'd be like, oh God, my face, stop eating my eyes.
Yeah, that'll work.
Why did I come here?
Man,
I
the
don't
soil
even
is-
want to be on this show.
the soil is not as soft as I thought it was going to be.
Wait, I thought